For this video, I will show you guys the best money methods possible from the recent event week. As usual, this will include some of the double money and also some of the other features from this event that can make you guys some pretty nice money overall. So without wasting any more time, let's dive into the first money method. This first money method will be the weekly challenge or weekly reward. Every single event has one of these things, and we can see here that this one is relatively easy. As long as you guys have a Kasatka, all you will have to do is complete the Cayo Perico heist without losing a life to receive the Strickler hat and $100,000. Now I am pretty sure that you guys will need to be the host of the heist for this challenge to count. So if you guys do not have a Kasatka, luckily enough there is also a discount on this. You can currently get a pretty nice 30% off the Kasatka and its upgrades, which is a really good deal. Another thing that really ties into this weekly challenge will be the Panther statue back at the Cayo Perico heist. And on your first playthrough of the Cayo heist, you will get this as your primary target. Now, if you guys already have a Cayo Perico heist already set up before this event week started, you can either play this through first and complete it, and your next Cayo Perico heist should have the Panther statue, or instead you guys can also do what I did and just cancel your currently active heist. I'm pretty sure that I had the bearer bonds or something, and instead of playing through this heist, I just cancelled it, started another heist setup, and I did get the Panther statue straight away. And this is definitely worth doing because you guys will see the take of the Panther statue on top of my secondary loot as well. So yeah, if anything, this will probably be the best money method. And if we tie that into the weekly reward as well with that extra $100,000 and this really nice clothing unlock, I think this is 100% worth it. For the next money method, we have the community series with some triple money and RP. Now these things are typically really fun to play. Of course, if you want to make the most money from these things, it is definitely better to play with a full lobby of players, especially crew members and friends, because you guys will get a nice boost doing this. For this example, I started up one of these races with the triple money and RP. You will see it is really fun, and after some time I completed this completely solo, and you will see that I only made $12,000 from doing this. If I waited a little bit longer to finish the race, I would have probably made $25,000. So once again, I definitely recommend playing these things with a full lobby. Just a bunch of random players, if anything, will still make you guys so much more money. And now moving over to our next money method, we have the Cayo Perico series with some nice double money and RP. So this event week is really focused on the Cayo Perico heist, pretty much anything Cayo Perico wise. Now you guys might be wondering what is the Cayo Perico series, and pretty much this is just any type of race for the most part that is on this island. So to go ahead and find these things, you want to press the pause button, go straight over to the online tab, select jobs, play jobs, Rockstar created, and then go down to races. In here you have to scroll down just a little bit and you will see all of the Cayo Perico races here. Some of these are on the land, and there's also some really good sea races as well. I definitely recommend giving them a go. Some of the land races are also really good, but once again, if you do these things solo, you will not make as much money. Staying on the theme of the Cayo Perico island, we have the Assault on Cayo Perico adversary mode with some double money and RP as well. Now for me personally, I have never played this adversary mode. I have seen clips of this before though, and it does look really fun, but of course with adversary modes you cannot do them solo whatsoever. So with this one you will need other players, or at least just having one other friend maybe. Although I would definitely recommend playing with more players. Playing with a full lobby of players in adversary modes is just really fun. And of course, the more players that you play with, the more money you will make in total. If you want to go ahead and start this adversary mode, press the pause button again, go over to the online tab, select jobs, play jobs, Rockstar created, and adversary modes. And it should be right at the top. Onto a lesser known way of making money, which also involves the Cayo Perico island once again. We have the treasure chests. This week in GTA Online, the treasure chest will be paying out some nice double money and RP. I got really confused and I thought this was the buried stashes that you can find on the Cayo Perico island in the gather intel mission by heading over to these question marks on your map. But it does turn out that this is not the case and these treasure chests are completely different. So to go ahead and find this, I went over to the GTA Lens website, typed in the treasure chests, and it gave me their specific locations. At these locations, you can also use the GTA Lens website to get a really nice video clip of where to exactly find these treasure chests, and it will make things so much easier. You will see after I found this specific one, it got me $50,000, which is honestly not too bad. It could definitely be a lot worse, but to say that these things are not located on your map, finding them by yourself will be so difficult. But this is maybe a nice thing to do if you guys are setting up the Cayo Perico heist at the same time to get that Panther statue. At this point in the video, we are finished with the bonus money. So we do have the standard things, for example the Salvage Yard Robberies, these things have now refreshed with this event, so if you guys own a Salvage Yard, you can now sell all 3 of these vehicles to make some really good money. There is not a claimable vehicle from the Salvage Yard, which in my opinion is always a letdown, but you can make roughly $1 million from selling all 3 of these cars. And for this week, we have the cargo ship robbery for the Pegasi Torero, the Duggan robbery for the Mammoth Patriot Mil-Spec, and the McTurney robbery for the Anis Hellion. And for our last and final money method in this video, we have all of the time trials. Similar to the Salvage Yard robberies, these things have also refreshed. So if you guys open your map in a GTA Online session, you can find the standard time trial over here, which will be Maze Bank Arena. And if you guys play on the next gen consoles with these HSW upgrades, you can also find the HSW time trial over here on your map, which will be called Run Alternates to Elysian Island. The time trials are always a really nice boost to make some more money, and will be a great thing to do if you guys are waiting for a Cayo Perico cooldown or something. For the most part, they are pretty easy to complete as well. You will just need a fast enough car or bike. For the standard time trials, you could probably just get away with using the Batty 801. It only costs $15,000, and if you guys pull a wheelie with this bike, you'll be able to complete these time trials with ease. And then for the HSW time trials, you really have a good few options. By far the best one is probably the Hakachu Drag. Just like the Batty 801, it is incredibly fast, and it also has some incredible traction compared to all of the HSW vehicles. But yeah guys, that will be all of the money methods from this event. I think by far the Cayo Perico heist, with all of its different bonuses this week, will easily be the best money method. I would definitely recommend trying to get a Kasatka as well if you do not have one, so that you guys can get that Panther statue on your first playthrough. But yeah guys, if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in some way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I always appreciate your support. And if you are new here, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.